Welcome back. If you're like me, year after year, you make it your resolution to get healthier and trim up a little bit. Well, it's time to actually stop talking about it and get it done. Evan List from A.List Personal Training is here to sort of nudge us in the right direction. Evan, nice to have you back here.
Yeah, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course, and I think you'd agree it's all about just taking that first step, right?
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of times that's what it is. People will be thinking about it like you said, but it's just getting their body in action, even if it's a little bit at a time, but just getting that first step in and then getting into a routine from there.
Well, and I think that's an important reminder too, is you're not just going to all of a sudden jump into it, be a professional athlete. You have to take baby steps or else you're going to burn out.
Exactly right. Well, a lot of times I find that's one of the hesitations people have too, you know, of, okay, what I'm going to get into. But you just start off what's appropriate for you, and then you build from there. And that's the whole thing, is making progress through your routine.
Well, and that's where a personal trainer is really helpful, is they can sort of tailor a program for you that's the right pace, the right steps, etc. So how long have you yourself been a personal trainer?
I've been doing personal training for 15 years in a few different capacities. You know, worked for the big box gyms, and then a couple different studios, and now I've had my own studio for about 3 years now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big deal. And so, of course, besides that obstacle of starting too quickly, wanting to get too much done too fast, what are the other obstacles that people tend to run into?
I find the top three are knowledge, time, and really commitment. So the knowledge of knowing what they should be doing, how they should be structuring different things, because there's a lot out there. You'll hear so many different ways you should do it: food, exercise. So knowing what's the best for their specific goals. And then with the commitment, it's like once you decide that you need to do it, okay, let's stick to it. Let's stick to the routine that's put forward for us. And then time's one that I hear a lot. We live in a busy world.
We do.
Everyone's always, kind of hurrying around everywhere. So finding the time to fit in, sometimes just a half hour. We could all find, a half hour somewhere.
For sure.
So.
Consistency is key, like you're mentioning. I mean, continuing on a regimen is important. Also, I'm guilty. I know if I'm at the gym, I'm looking around at these machines like I have no idea how to use that one. I've used that one before, but I don't really like it. And so having somebody there to sort of coach you along is very important. So you said half an hour is really at the bare minimum of what we need, and probably pretty good. But how much exercise should someone get, do you recommend, to be healthier?
Yeah, now it's going to be different for everyone on specific goals, but a very good baseline is 3 resistance days a week, and that can be a half hour. A lot of times you'll get more out of it for an hour, but at least a half hour you can still get a lot done. And then having 3 or 4 cardio days, mixed in there as well. And then from there, depending on your progress and what you're shooting for, you can mix that up. But that's a very good base to start with.
Well, and talk about your clients, because they've probably span every age, both genders, et cetera. It's not too late to get into personal training, right?
No, definitely not. I mean, we have clients, anywhere from high school to college age, on up to, going up to 80.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things with our slogan is get fit for life. And it's not only just getting fit, for your health, but fit for life, so you can still stay active, enjoying the things you like to do late into life. So
it's a lifetime commitment is really what it is. And we're seeing some video here of some of your clients, and we did see just before also the app. Yeah. Tell me how helpful the app is on this journey.
The app's been great. What that does is it helps with people that are really busy, where they might have a little bit of trouble of committing to a certain time to come in and see the trainer, so they can go in where it fits.
Yeah.
But the great thing with the app is I've put together routines for them. It has the video that will show how to do what exercise, and it lets me know if they don't do the assigned workout for the day. So I get an alert, so I can contact them, say, what happened? How come you missed your workout? So it keeps with that accountability aspect as well.
A gentle reminder, sort of a nudge. You're that voice on our shoulders saying, hey man, what happened to you? Exactly. And so when they use that exercise app, people might think that they need a whole lot of gear, a whole lot of exercise equipment. Do they really?
No, the beautiful thing with it is literally if you have not one piece of equipment, I can put a routine together for you.
Wow.
But some people will have access to a large box gym, as I call it. And so then we can put something together for them, or if someone's just in their house, for example, say a stay-at-home mom who's tied down with the kid.
Yeah.
So I could have them doing different things right there in the house, just using their body and maybe even a chair or something like that.
Right, so. Simple objects, everyday objects that we have, and in the last 30 seconds or so, you mentioned how important nutrition is. Does your program help with that?
Yeah, so I put together nutritional guidance for people, and then with our app, it actually links together with other apps. So as you log your food, it'll link up with ours and show how many calories and grams of protein. So that way, together, I help people, stay on track.
Well, it's said so often, probably too much, that abs are made in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you really want to slim down,
that's true.
Show your six-pack. Now's the time to start. Get it ready for the summer. Evan, happy holidays to you, and thanks for coming here.
Happy holidays. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you. Now, here's a special offer. Get 1 month of online personal training plus a nutrition plan and 2 in-studio sessions for only $90. Usually costs $190. To sign up, call 520-200-1482 or visit alistpersonaltraining.com.